I wanted to speak briefly to how filters work within GA4. Your filter options are quite limited with GA4, as opposed to Universal, where you can make filters based on pretty much anything. Um, a lot of your data filtering has to happen at data collection level. And when I say it has to happen at data collection level, a lot of your data filtering has to happen within your implementation, whether it's through code or GTM. UA allowed a lot of the data filtering at data collection or at data reporting versus data collection or data implementation or however you want to kind of look at it. So really, there's two options within data filtering for GA4, but really only one of them is probably useful for most people. So within data filtering, you have two different options. You have your developer traffic, which is basically if you have testing devices for app, you can exclude those so that if you're like testing, for some reason on a certain device, you can exclude that. But probably the one that's most useful for most people is internal traffic. So you're going to name this. So, like Mark's home IP or anything like that. You're going to be setting to exclude or include. I'll have to make that. And then you set the internal. So we already have one called internal. So I'll create this one like internal Mark. And then you're going to set this as active. So you create the data filter. You're going to create this. You're going to activate it. And then you're going to go within your data stream. And you're going to scroll down, configure settings, set internal traffic. You're going to set it to the exact parameter you set it to when you created the data filter. So I set mine to internal Mark, so I got to copy that over. And then I got to set my filter for, whatever my IP address is. And then you create. Clearly this one isn't working because it's not an actual IP, but we'll see if I can create that. Yeah, I can't do that. So essentially you create that and then you have it active within your property. So any traffic from your IP or whatever IP you set will be essentially not counted when you're on the site, for testing purposes and just to kind of clean your data a little bit. Hope that helps. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I know GA4 lacks a lot of the features that UA did, but you can still at least make sense of the IP filtering. All right, thanks.